So finally, after this long time, 5 years, after 5 years, Sony finally launched their A7S III, the low light champion, which was the A7S II, and now its successor, A7S III. And I have a lot to talk about it, so just sit tight and let's start the video. And before I start talking about the camera, I need to clear one thing, and that is I don't have the camera on my hand. I'm purely going to give you my thoughts by the spec sheets and the videos I've watched from like Gerald Undone, then LTT's Short Circuit, then Sarah Daichi. All these people did in their review or overview. I think, yeah, Matty didn't publish it. Yeah, so it's coming. So I'm going to give you my thoughts after watching their videos and this after reading the spec sheet and stuff. So first thing first, it's a 12 megapixel sensor, and a lot of people are saying that, like, my phone, this thing has a 12 megapixel sensor. So but that doesn't make that thing any less impressive, because unless you are printing your pictures in like the billboards and doing crazy stuff, like the professional, or you're a huge professional photographer clicking pictures for GQ or like the men's fashion and magazines like that, you won't even notice the difference. Like, you will if you are a professional photographer, but this camera is not meant for a professional photographer. This is a purely video based mirrorless camera, and its first focus is video, and then comes the photography aspect of it. So the 12 megapixel sensor is that hurt the video side of things? No, absolutely not, because there's a lot of other things that matters, like the pixel size, the pixel quality. Then Sony redid the colors. They made it so they can match to their FS lineup, the FS9, or even a lot of people are saying the quality or the color quality is almost like the Sony Venice, which is like the pinnacle of cinema cameras right now. Like, it's amazing. And yes, I am a little bit biased toward Sony, because currently I'm recording with a Sony A64000, and I love Sony because, and there's a lot of reason to love Sony. They bring the whole mirrorless trend. They started the 4K video in mirrorless cameras, and like the log profile. Before Sony started including S-Log, S-Log 2, HLG, before them nobody was doing log format on a compact camera, or like at a price of $800-700 camera. Yes, you can hack Canon cameras to get C-Log, but that was not included, and you don't have to do any tinkering with Sony cameras. And what are the benefits of log? Well, you can control your colors, you can get better dynamic range. S-Log 3 gives you a lot of dynamic range, and in the Sony A7S III, Gerald Undon measured that in S-Log 3 you can get 15 stops of dynamic range. 15 stop, which is like very high. And when I'm talking about dynamic range and stops, it has over like let me check the max ISO. I forget this huge number of ISO range that nobody is going to use. It's 40409600. It's it's it sounds like someone's cell number, but it is not. It's max ISO range. And I think Sony doesn't said that it has a dual native ISO, but Gel London measured that it might have a dual native ISO, so that's great. Now it can record 4K 120 with autofocus. It has a slight crop. Honestly, I never wanted 4K 120 from a mirrorless body. I never said that if I made a dream camera, I don't want 8K. First thing first, I don't have any hardware to watch 8K right now. I don't have the horsepower to edit 8K. So yeah, R5, it has 8K, but it's just a flexing move, nothing more than that. But if I made a dream camera, like the list of features in my dream camera, the 4K 120 is not there. I'm happy with 1080p 120, but now I have 4K 120, and all of this in 10-bit 422. Internally and externally it can record 16-bit raw, and it has now a full size HDMI. What, like, oh my god, it's just a it I don't know what to say. It's just an awesome camera. It's like every filmmaker's dream camera, and Sony delivered it, and it's priced around like over $3,000, which is not that expensive. Yes, the Blackmagic Cinema Pocket Cinema for 6K is a little bit cheaper, but it doesn't have great autofocus. Then it not really pocketable or like compact camera. You have to build it out to use its full potential. And yeah, I like, I don't know what to say. I'm fumbling a lot. It's an awesome camera, and I would love to have that camera, but unfortunately I don't have that kind of money in my hand. So I haven't did the pre-order. And also it's obviously it's a A7S. That means it's gonna be a low light champ, no doubt in there. So yeah, to sum it up, it's an awesome camera, and if I had the money, I would pre-order it, but I don't. But you guys can help me. Like, if you guys love me, you guys love watching my videos and stuff, tag this video to Sony in Twitter and ask them that they can send me a Sony A7S III. I don't need a free unit, but if they can give me to test it, to just like play with it for like a week or a month, then it would be great. Like with their new G Master lens 35 1.4. Yeah, and there's a lot of impressive thing about this camera, which unfortunately I don't have it. So if I say it would be totally biased and something like that, which I don't feel comfortable. So you can check this video, or I will link down some videos in the description from some of the favorite filmmakers or YouTubers or camera reviewers or tech tubers, whatever you want to say them. Do it, but check those videos out if you want to know more about the camera. So yeah, this was a little bit of my thought, and I just want to express my feelings to my audience, because I love you guys and I love this camera. So yeah, if you want to subscribe, do it by here. If you want to watch more videos, do it right here. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, leave a dislike. And if you want to share this video, do it with a friend. And here's the subscribe button again. And this is Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.